obviously missed the beginning. That'll probably come in late, and that gotta go back. So what I mean by make Chevy great again, okay, as you see, like that black Camaro I just took a picture of, how it kind of looks like a 69 Camaro slash the second gen Camaro, but futuristic. What was I gonna say? Hang on one second. One second, I'll get to that. So here, real quickly, what I meant by that was, I meant like, okay, by make Chevy great again, I mean, get this, like President Trump, please don't ruin a futuristic looking version of a 70 to 72 Chevelle, or a futuristic looking version of the third gen Camaro, but like modernized and futuristic, kind of like how the 69 Camaro slash second gen Camaro kind of looks similar to, well, it's more so just a 69 looks similar to 69 to like maybe like 71 whenever they stopped the first gen Camaro. Like, what I mean by that is, all right, like, don't have them put none of that electronic extra battery weight bullshit in it. It doesn't need no electric motors like they did on the C5 Corvette or C6 or C7 Corvette. It doesn't need any of that goofy shit. There ain't no reason to put any of that goofy shit on there. No reason at all. Like, Trump, tell the General Motors director, hey man, you know you're pretty much government motors. Just pretty much do your thing and make a futuristic looking version of the 70 to 72 Chevelle, and make a futuristic looking version of the third gen Camaro that looks futuristic, kind of like it did with the what do you call it, kind of like it did with the 69. We could just skip the second gen, because the body style between like the second gen is too much in the middle of a first gen and third gen. Just go straight to the third gen, because the fourth gens, in my personal opinion, those gen Camaros, those are just straight up ugly. I mean, they look like the Pontiac version of the fourth gen Camaro, the Pontiac Firebird. Those look kind of badass. But if you just go straight to the third gen, or no, fourth gen Chevy, they just look cheap, low budget, and they're just, I mean, I don't like them. They're ugly. Like, the fourth gen Camaro is just straight up ugly. It's an ugly car. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look like a muscle car. It looks ugly. So that's why I'm saying, go to this third gen Camaro, tell them people working at General Motors, yo man, look, we gave you that, Obama gave you guys that big ass bailout. So now what you guys need to do is, since, you know, we gave you all that money to keep GM afloat, I'm President Trump, and I'm not me, but this is what Trump needs to tell Government Motors slash General Motors. Look, y'all need to, and since we're bringing car manufacturing back to America, that's the perfect type of car to do that to. The 70 to the 72 Chevelle, and the third gen Camaros, which were 1981 to 1992. Both of those body styles, they can look like a futuristic modern day car with no goofy electric fucking front wheel drive like that Corvette's got electric motor, and those extra battery packs that fucking go bad when it's like, when them, like, especially, and don't get me wrong, I don't like what these fucking terrorists are doing to the Tesla places and the Tesla cars. That's just straight up terrorism. That ain't right. And half those motherfuckers doing it were the motherfuckers that wanted to push the whole electric car agenda on us in the first place. Those are the same fucking assholes that wanted us fucking to be forced into electric cars originally, when fucking Joe Biden signed that electric car mandate by 2030 that we don't have the infrastructure for. On top of, electric cars are more harmful to the environment than freaking and a gas car is over the course of its life. It's way more worse for the environment. And then say somebody hits you real hard on the driver's side doors or any body parts, you can't get them. The only parts you're going to be able to get are from a junkyard, because they're just not available, because Tesla won't sell it unless it's a Tesla fucking dealership. They will not sell, I don't even think they sell fucking used door panels, used trunk panels. I mean, not new. I don't think Tesla even sells OEM door panels anymore, OEM hoods, OEM, maybe the bumpers they do, OEM roofs, OEM trunks, OEM anything on a Tesla. They just won't sell it. You're gonna have to get some shit out of a junkyard from a total Tesla. And then the batteries are straight garbage. As soon as those lithium batteries fucking get cold, they won't hold a charge as long. That's why we need to make hydrogen-powered cars. And every single car out on the road that you see in this entire video can be converted to a car that runs on nothing but hydrogen. Hydrogen. You can use your same fucking gas motor, you put aluminum pistons in it, and I'm pretty sure Chevy makes an all aluminum block, including where the pistons are aluminum, the cylinder heads are aluminum. I mean, you would have to make the exhaust aluminum and or out of any material, out of any metal that will not rust, because obviously, yes, it's hydrogen, but after the combustion, yes, the water with the electric current makes the hydrogen. Okay, don't get me wrong on that. But after the combustion process into the engine, after that combustion process happens, the only pollutant is water. So then you're back to, you know, you got to make sure your exhaust system isn't going to rust away and shit like that. Then you don't even need EPA testings because you're polluting water. You're literally polluting water. I mean, you're not even polluting water. That's your exhaust that comes out your tailpipe is straight water. At combustion, the engine is hydrogen, and then after it combustion, the engine is hydrogen, it is then turned into water. I don't know if it's safe enough to drink, but all these cars, look at all these cars right here in front of me. Every single one of these fucking cars can be converted to run on nothing but hydrogen. Every single one of these cars you're staring at. And since the oil companies already gave up their fucking shit to say, oh yeah, no problem, let's make, ooh, that BMW sounds nice, listen to that. You hear this BMW? Is it the BMW? No, that's something else. Thought that BMW had an exhaust kit on it. But yeah, man, that's right. Go tell Government Motors, President Trump, please, will you go tell Government Motors to bring back a futuristic looking version of the 70 to the 72 Chevelle, and also can you tell them to bring back a futuristic version and no electric garbage in it, please, Trump. Tell whoever you tell this to, if any of Trump's people ever see this and this message ever gets across to General Motors, which I doubt it ever will get to Government Motors, if it ever does, don't put none of that electric garbage bullshit you guys put on the Corvette where it's got fucking gas power in the rear and an electric motor propelling it in the front. That shit's gay as hell. Just make it a straight gas car. There's no reason to fucking put a heavy ass battery pack in the shit. Oh my god, these potholes are brutal right here. Holy shit. And part of the reason I'm bitching about, and I'll read those comments in a minute, part of the reason, it's unavoidable. And if anyone just commented, why don't I avoid them? Because they're from fucking curb to curb. There is no avoiding the shit. They're everywhere. They could spend fucking trillions of dollars on fucking immigration shelters and not even put a shelter for our own U.S. citizens, but they can't fucking... But they can't fix all these goddamn potholes. Like right here, these potholes I'm falling in right now. They're literally from the yellow line all the way to the curb. There's no fucking avoiding it. Why can they spend millions of dollars on these goddamn immigrants, but they can't spend a single fucking dollar on fixing all these... Oh my god. See, like, I can't avoid these. There's literally no avoiding these potholes. You cannot avoid them. They're fucking up from curb to that yellow line in the center. There's no avoiding it. You can't avoid it. It's unavoidable. Unless you're even in driving in oncoming traffic, because the other side has it too. Let's read some of these comments real quick. Where do you get your misinformation from? Anonymous 13, I have no misinformation. My factual information comes from firsthand experiences, and it also, besides coming from firsthand experiences, I do my own research. So I don't get misinformation from anywhere. Where do you get your misinformation from? CNN? I'm assuming you get yours from CNN, I would think. On to the next comic. Richard Phillips, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Was that Richard Phillips? Oh no, that's not Richard Phillips. Who is that? Hold on. That's Mandi Ahmed. What's up? I'm sorry, Mihaya Ahmed. What's up? Okay, now we got Anonymous 13. What do you say next? It should be illegal to spew such nonsense. You're right. It should be illegal to spew the nonsense that Joe Biden told the American people for 4 years straight. The lies about everything he's done, killing the Keystone Pipeline, leaving our borders wide open. None of that's misinformation. Where do you... Our borders were wide fucking open, and that's not misinformation. Fucking Obama gave General Motors, Government Motors, the bailout. That's why they're called Government Motors. I mean, not officially, but that's why most people with a brain that know what they're talking about. God damn it, in these potholes. Our fucking mayor of Chicago got money to fix these fucking potholes, but that motherfucker's still spending them on the fucking immigrants. That's not misinformation. Tell me how that's misinformation, first-hand accounts. Fucking, they're still living in the fucking Marine base. None of what I'm saying is misinformation, Anonymous 13. Continuing on. Where do you get your misinformation from? CNN, fake news? I do my own research. You just listen to CNN. Or evil. Orange man is bad. No, that's CNN telling you lies. They're bad. Should be illegal to do half the shit Joe Biden did, but he got away with it. Obama fucking deported more people than Trump in both of his terms so far. That should be illegal. Letting criminals into the country should be illegal. Self-driving cars avoid potholes. A self-driving car cannot avoid a pothole when the potholes are fucking longer than a car's length from fucking curb to curb. How the fuck is a self-driving car gonna avoid potholes from fucking curb to curb? Tell me that. There's literally not a single spot you could drive on some of these fucking roads where it's not crater fucking inch, fucking 3, maybe even 4 inches deep potholes from curb to curb over fucking 2 car lengths long. Ain't no motherfucking what do you call it? Ain't no motherfucking a Tesla. You can't avoid it. It's impossible. Continuing on with the next comment. Where do we leave off at? Anonymous 13, read that one. Hold on. I gotta avoid these potholes that we can't fix because we're fucking still spending somehow all the money on fucking immigrants. Oh, Anonymous 13, you never told me. How do you make money off taxes? Are you a tax broker? What's up with that? And you're wrong about that. Self-driving cars do not avoid the potholes when they're from curb to curb over a fucking car's length long. It's impossible. Why do you keep driving in the potholes? Because it's not the pothole lane. Bro, the potholes are literally from curb to the yellow line. Unless I was going to go in oncoming traffic, or some spots you can't even do that because there's a median in the middle. They're unavoidable. The lane is fucking from curb to curb fucking potholes. You can't avoid it. That's not a lane. It's fucking our city fucking spending all the money on the immigrants instead of fixing our roads for us Americans. We all need to do a class action lawsuit against the city of Chicago for all the potholes and suspension parts. This shit's fucked up on all of our cars. Jay Wiss said, the condescending tone while pretending to be smart. Dime a dozen. How? I'm not pretending to be smart. I got a head injury. Ooh, that sounded nice. Actually, no, it didn't. That was a rice burner. Let me take that back. That sounded like shit. But as I was saying, about my condescending tone. I'm not pretending to be smart. I'm saying, yeah, I got a head injury. But the facts are, everything I'm saying is factual. I have notes of it that I got a notebook right here. I'm not going to show it to you because I got my notes in it. But all my notes are stated upon facts, first-hand experiences, and doing my own research, which we will be at the migrant shelter on Elston. On Elston, the migrant shelter on, we're going to go to two. We're going to try to go to that address where it's the mixed one, and then we're also going to go to the Marine base. I need some more Tylenol, though, because I got a real bad fever still. I don't know, maybe we just might, I don't know if we're going to go for sure. Now I feel oh, wow, more tents. As our American citizens are living in tents like that, but the migrants get to go in fucking our Foster Avenue Marine base as our own fucking Americans are living on tents on the curb. And then Venezuelans fucking run that Marine base. The workers don't. The fucking Venezuelans do. Not one American citizen in there. Disgusting. You're a dime a dozen, Jay Wise. You're the reason our country is fucked up, is because uneducated people like you want to vote for Brandon Johnson of Chicago. If you don't live in Chicago, let's go Brandon #1, Joe Biden. You're part of the problem. You're a dime a dozen, Jay Wise. Next comment said, hang on, there's some potholes coming up here, I know. On to the next comment. Would you rather get $5 million or cancer? Of course, that's a no-brainer. I'd rather get $5 million. Did I read that right? Hold on. The sun glaring on it. You just asked me. Hold on. I gotta watch out for these potholes. For the ones I can avoid that are not curb to curb. I got one of those fucking bullshit red light cameras here. Hold on. I'll read it. Finish it. I don't know. Is this no turn on red? Either way, let me read your comment real quick. Would you rather get $5 million or cancer? Who would want to get cancer? Of course I would rather get $5 million than cancer. Are you insane? Then Gail something said message retracted. I don't know why you retracted your message. Alright, anyways, here, let's pick up where we left off with that other thing we were doing. That's like your question you just asked me. That's like asking, would you rather get raped in the ass by Bubba, or would you rather get $5 million? I'd rather get $5 million. What the fuck kind of question is that? Would you rather get $5 million or cancer? That shows me where your brain's at. Like, that's a no-brainer. Rice burner. Ah, this looks interesting. Fuck you. Just turned. Relax.
Okay, we have a beautiful announcement to make, and it's very exciting. Money is pouring in, and we want to keep it that way, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yes, we do.
Tremendous interest in our country, more than ever before. There's never been anything like it. We're almost at a $4 trillion level, and that's something that's never happened, and I think hopefully it's because of the election on November 5th, but it's also because of tariffs, I suspect, Governor. But I'm thrilled to welcome Louisiana Governor Jeff Lander, a friend of mine for a long time, and to have you at the White House. And we thought this was going to happen, and I said, if you get it signed up, we'll do it at the White House, and we got it all done. I'm proud of you. Not surprised. Executive Chairman of Hyundai Motor Group,
Feel free to get a speeding ticket right fucking where all the sheriffs
are. What a great honor.
Go ahead,
Vice Chairman Jay Chang. Jay, thank you. Hyundai Steel President Soo Gang-hyun. Thank you very much, President. That's big stuff. And former Ambassador Sung Kim. Thank you very much. Great honor to have all of you. Also, and these names are much less difficult for me, but I think we got them right. But this one we will definitely get right. Mike Johnson, our great speaker, and he's been doing a real job. Right, Mike? It's an easy job, isn't it? House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Steve, you're doing all right, Steve. I'll tell you, he went through a lot, and he's stronger than ever. Louisiana Speaker Philip Juvat.
Anonymous 13 said the best answer I've heard out of you yet. Go ahead, feel free to ask me more. I'll give you better answers.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Senate President Cameron Henry.
Magnet fell.
State Representative Ken Brass. State Senator Eddie Lambert. And Ascension Parish President Clint Point-Ment. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Great to have you with us. Today we're delighted to report that Hyundai is announcing a major $5.8 billion investment in American manufacturing. In particular, Hyundai will be building a brand new steel plant in Louisiana, which will produce more than 2.7 million metric tons of steel a year, creating more than 1,400 jobs for American steelworkers. And then there'll be major expansion after that. This will be Hyundai's first ever steel mill in the United States, one of the largest companies in the world, by the way.
Wow.
Supplying steel for its auto parts and auto plants in
Chevy,
Alabama and Georgia,
hey,
which will soon produce more than one.
For those of you that missed it, what the title was about in the beginning, I already said it, but since you're watching now, I'll repeat it again. Basically, or just watch it after it's relive. You can watch it after I'm done. It's right. I said everything important to the title of the video within the first 2 to 3 minutes of the video starting, just so y'all know.
Million American-made cars every single year. Cars are coming into this country at levels never seen before.
And we're getting ripped off.
This investment is a clear demonstration that tariffs very strongly work, and I hope...
Which, keep in mind, these other countries have been tariffing us for a long fucking time, and that's why those motherfuckers in those other countries don't gotta pay property taxes. Oh wait, we got another comment here. BZ... What did I say? BG... Chugger. Sorry. It's got glare from the sun. What do you think? Hold on. Potholes coming up here. Wait. Like right here. A Tesla under this bridge is a perfect example. Ain't no fucking Tesla gonna avoid potholes from curb to curb. Well, the other side is in the other direction is worse, but hold on. Yeah, it's the other side that's worse. This side's pretty bad, but right here, a Tesla ain't gonna avoid this. This is from curb to curb, the fucking potholes. And under this next bridge, too. This is a real good deal, by the way, right here. Continuing on. Right here, Tesla ain't gonna avoid that. That's fucking curb to curb right there. Ain't no Tesla avoiding that shit. Alright, we got another comment. It says... Oh wait, you commented a few times. Let's see, where did we leave off at? What do you think of the new law I just asked about? What was the new law? That's not a law. You said, would you rather get $5 million or cancer? How is that a law? Repeat your question, please. I can't see your name. I got the sun glaring in my eyes. But repeat your name. Sorry, I can't see your name. But hold on. Keep asking. Restate your question, please. I don't know what this new law is you're talking about. I need you to restate your question. The Tesla couldn't avoid that either, by the way. That was from curb to curb on the 2 lanes. There ain't no avoiding that. Fuck that. Oh, Maserati. It's a Maserati in front of us right there. Restate your question, please. I didn't see what it was.
also, but the tariffs are bringing them in at
Hey Trump, I
levels
need you to
that
get them gas
have not been
prices back
witnessed.
down too.
Hyundai will be producing steel in America and making its cars in
I
America.
know it's only been
As a
50
result,
days, but
they'll not have to
52 or
pay any tariffs.
53.
You know, there are no tariffs if you make your product in America. So it's something
Hell
that's
yeah.
why so many
That's
people are coming.
good.
As you know, we have from Taiwan, the biggest chip manufacturer in the world, is coming in with
See that art on the
$200
right-hand
billion,
side?
and we have
Rewind it if
a
you're
lot
watching
of
it
people
after
coming
it's
and plants
live.
coming and companies coming that never would have been here, never would have even thought about it.
True that.
The new steel plant in Louisiana is part of an even larger $21 billion investment Hyundai will be making in the United States over the next couple of years.
Now we're in the
The
hood.
company will also be massively increasing its auto manufacturing in Georgia and investing billions of dollars in advanced American technology companies. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to ask the executive chairman to say a few words, and
My
it's a great honor
motorboats
to have
are shot
Hyundai, a
because of
truly
all these
great company.
fucking
Thank you very much.
potholes. Let's read these comments real quick. I gotta get my brightness. We're really off at. Anonymous 13. What is the best thing? Okay, I already read that. What do you think of what new law? Did you restate your question? Base chugger. Sorry, I got the sun in my eyes. What do you think of the new? Hold on. Let me take care of these comments because I hate reading them at the end. Real quick, give me a second. We're going to continue on. I just want to take care of these comments. What do you think of the new law Trump passed stating you can't take a police officer gun if you pay your taxes? It's yours? What? I don't know. Where did you get that misinformation from, bro? State your source on that. BZ Chugger, please state your source on your question of what do you think of the new law Trump passed stating you can take a police officer's gun since if you pay taxes as yours? Bro, is that some shit you heard on fucking Inquirer? That fucking magazine that claims fucking they got a Bigfoot sighting every day? Where the fuck you state where you got that from, please? Anonymous 13. Tesla has 10 cameras. It is a driving brain. Still ain't gonna avoid it when you got potholes from curb to curb. And there's literally a pothole next to every single pothole, side by side, tick-tock, like a fucking tic-tac, fucking zigzag line. A Tesla ain't gonna avoid it. I don't care how many cameras there are. When you got over 2 lengths of potholes from curb to curb, in front, besides, on the corners, everywhere, a Tesla ain't gonna avoid that. I don't care how many cameras it got. Anonymous 13. And hey, Mr. BZ Chugger, please talk to me where you got that source, because that sounds like fake news. Anonymous 13. If you had sunglasses, you wouldn't hit a pothole. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's that there's so many potholes, it's unavoidable. There's no avoiding it. Obviously, you must not live in Chicago, because if you lived in Chicago, you would know. So obviously you don't live in Chicago, so you're irrelevant. Ivan Thompson's grape, okay. Hey, wait, I got a better way to do this, actually. Hold on. Let's read the comments like this. Hang on. Alright, let's read these comments. Hang on. Where do we leave off at? It shouldn't be considered... Wait, what? Where do you... Anonymous, where do you get your misinformation from? You're a dime a dozen, JWYs. You must be a migrant worker. And I don't... where did you... Where are you getting... BZ Chugger, where are you getting your misinformation from? For real. What do you think of the new law I just asked about? What do you think of the law Trump passed? Bro, that's some fake ass news you saw. You can't take a... Trump didn't pass any law that you could take a police officer... I don't know where the fuck you got that misinformation from that you could take a police officer gun since you pay taxes for it, it's yours, but that's straight fake news. You got to show me your source on that, because you probably got that shit from the Enquirer. Continuing on. Yeah, I know. You're the only safety features a Tesla has is its camera. Ivan Thompson said this around its body. It doesn't have any motion censoring or anything like that. I know, I agree. But, I mean, I don't personally like electric cars, but I think what these terrorists are doing to them is wrong. And not only that, why do you want to hurt an American business? I like, again, I think we should be going towards hydrogen cars, and I'm going to make my own hydrogen car company. Hopefully my viewers will one day buy my hydrogen car that I will be mass producing one day. Continuing on. Fox News. Show me the clips. Put the link to the clip on there, because maybe AI made that video. Does bet Fox News sometimes is lying too. I do not. I'll look that up. Actually, after I'm done, I'll come back up to your comment. I'll look it up myself. They talked about it this morning. Okay, you're claiming it's their top article right now. Sounds like fake news to me. Hang on. If you hate potholes, just move. Well, your life isn't in Chicago. Mine is. I can't just move. I like Chicago. I like downtown. I like where I'm at. But I think our mayor needs to quit. With how much money that motherfucking mayor spent on all that fucking shelters, and that he's still spending like on that Marine base for fucking non-citizens. Fucking, there ain't no goddamn reason we should have any fucking potholes in this city. Or close down schools. Continuing on. Oh, Chevy, what's up? I saw you just tuned in. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up right now and see what the fuck you're talking about, just so you know. Hang on, give me a second. Let's see what you got going on here. Let's look that up. Who's that again? Hang on. Oh, what's up, Chevy? Glad you tuned in. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so your Enquirer News is saying that was probably made by AI. AI, man, that can make some real ass looking shit. You think of Trump's new law passed stating you can take a police. Alright, let's look this up. Let's see what wacko shit you're talking about. Give me 1 second. Did Trump pass a law stating that you can take a police officer's gun and it's yours? Alright, let's look up what type of fake news you're talking about. That's probably an AI, artificial intelligence video. Executive order on protecting law enforcement officers. Hang on, let's see. Federal law already allows federal and state law enforcement officers to protect themselves by carrying a concealed firearm. But alright, hold on, that's not it. Can police officers carry gun in federal building? Trump signs executive orders in support of law. President Trump got straight to work and signed numerous executive orders ranging from missing guns. Okay. Nope, not there. I think you saw some fucking AI made video, bro, and it fooled your ass. There's a lot of fucking fake news out there right now, and you're probably looking off some fucking... Where did you see this on? YouTube? Like, where exactly did you see this fucking fake news shit? YouTube, I'm guessing? Instagram? another social media website? Please tell me where did you see this more than likely artificial? Don't tell me anything, motherfucker, fucking dead end. Tell me where you saw this fake news at, please, because I think what you're talking about was made by artificial intelligence and not made as real news, and they fooled your ass because you don't got a brain and you don't know AI can make shit that looks real as fuck, but it's not. You're probably talking about an AI or artificial intelligence made video that tricked your dumb ass. And they just made an Hey, can you send me the link to the video you're talking about? Because I guarantee you that's some artificial intelligent video and they tricked your dumbass, and that just shows you how stupid half the people really are. I'm not saying you are stupid, because that AI, don't get me wrong, man, that shit's dangerous, that AI. Like some of that, don't get me wrong, I'm sure P. Diddy did do a lot of what he diddled with the diller with. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying P. Diddy didn't do bad, fucked up shit. But I think artificial intelligence has put a lot of extra shit out there that ain't even true, just like what you're talking about right now with the gun law, where you can take a cop's gun and it's yours. Bro, they fooled your ass. They tricked you and they just fucking made you look like a dummy because AI, artificial intelligence, just made a video and fucking said probably, let's see how many people believe this fake ass shit. Let's see how dumb the population is. And that proves it right there. You thought that law was real. And they proved themselves right. Most of our population. If I saw that, I would have did some research on it before I brought it up on my channel like I did right now. And the only reason I addressed that was because I already knew that was some fake news AI probably shit. You know how easy it is for artificial intelligence? Man, I hate the smell of sulfur. There's so much sulfur around here. Hey Trump, please keep them steel plants like out where there's forest and shit. I'm glad we're bringing back steel manufacturing, but there needs to be a lot of trees on the property to soak up the pollution and the sulfur. Go, you jagoff! Any new comments? Hang on. Why do you smoke cigarettes if you don't like sulfur? Because sulfur is different. Sulfur comes from the process of burning garbage, what else? Burning garbage, making metal, and other things of that nature. Sulfur is not smoking a cigarette. Smoking a cigarette or smoking weed is completely different than sulfur. And it's made in two totally different ways. Cigarette smoke is not sulfur. You're showing me by your comments how uneducated you are and how you believe anything you see on the internet, which half the time it's not true. I just want to see how many dummies think it's true just to fool your dumb asses. And I'm not calling you people dumb, I'm just saying, if you seriously believed, which we obviously just proved that's not real, I can't even find anything about that. That just shows you how stupid, and I'm not sorry to call you stupid, you got tricked by AI. Don't get me wrong, I've been almost tricked several times by artificial intelligence, until I then was like, man, there's no fucking way this is true. And then I did my own research on it on several internet searches, different ways, and I couldn't find jack shit about it. And then when I finally did find something about it, it was nothing like what I saw on fucking Instagram. I was like, wait a minute, I forgot what it was about, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no way this goofy ass shit's true. And then sure enough, I looked it up, and of course I was right. We're gonna have to end this video in a minute. I got my van back at the airport to see if they're bringing in Haitians. I got my macaroni and cheese on a timer, so it's gonna be done in about 10 minutes. So I gotta get to my van and down by the airport, get to my macaroni and cheese. That's gonna start getting cold in a few minutes. So let's finish this up, and I'll get to more comments.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak here today, and thank you for the invitation.
Get your facts right.
And
that's
congratulations
not a real
on the
law. You cannot take a gun from the cop.
new term.
and make it
Right.
yours. That shows you
So
how much
Hyundai entered
the
the
fake
US
news there
in
is out
1986.
there. Go do
Since
your
then,
own
we have
research
invested
before
over
you
$20
state
billion.
it. Before you
And now
spread
support more
misinformation
than
like that fucking goofy
570,000
shit you
American
just
jobs
tried
across
spreading
all
on my
50
channel.
states. Today,
Hold on.
I'm pleased to announce an additional $21 billion in a new investment over the next 4 years. Our largest U.S. invest ever.
Before you go spreading misinformation on my channel like that stupid gun law that was obviously made by artificial intelligence, before you go fucking spreading misinformation on my channel, get your motherfucking facts straight. That's some fake shit you were just talking about.
A key part of this commitment is our $6 billion investment to strengthen the U.S. supply chain from steel and parts to automobiles. We are especially excited about Hyundai Steel's multi-billion investment in a new facility in Louisiana, which will create 1,300 American jobs and serve as the foundation for a more self-reliant and secure automotive supply chain in the U.S. To mark this milestone, we are honored to visit President Trump alongside Governor Landry and Speaker Johnson and Leader Scalise, deepening our partnership with the United States and reinforcing our shared vision for American industrial leadership. And this week, we are also proud to open our new $8 billion auto plant in Georgia. With this,
Oh,
our
what's
U.S.
up,
vehicle
Chevy? You're
production
back.
will exceed 1 million
Thank you for backing
units
me up
per
with
year,
facts.
as President mentioned. Our decision to invest in Savannah, Georgia, creating more than 8,500 American jobs,
What are you
was
doing,
initiated
Schaefer?
during my meeting with
Chevy?
President Trump
I mean, what are you doing,
in Seoul
Chevy?
in 2019. Yeah, and after that, 2020 in Davos,
You
I
any
mentioned
car
about
meets
the new
right
plant.
now? What are you doing?
So
Drifting?
American Jobs was initiated during at the time. Now, as we proudly mark the completion of this transformative project, coincides with the beginning of President Trump's second term, making this moment even more special.
Thank you.
Yeah. Furthermore, HMG will purchase $3 billion worth of U.S. LNG to support America's energy industry and enhance our energy security. All of these efforts
These are
will
all good
accelerate
things.
the
Why would
localization
anybody
of
not
our
like
supply
this?
chain in the U.S., expand our operations, and grow our American workforce. With your leadership, Mr. President, Hyundai Motor Group is proud to be a stronger partner in America's industrial future. I'd like to personally invite you to visit one of our state-of-the-art manufacturing facility and see firsthand our commitment to the United States and our
We'll
American
do that
workers.
once you make it in America.
So thank you to our American partners and employees and communities. We are really proud to stand with you and proud to build the future together. Thank you.
I thought maybe we have our great speaker, and we have two very good friends, Mike and Steve, and we come from a certain state that we're talking about right now that we love, and I've done very well there. I've always won by a lot, and I love that state, so I was happy to hear about it. That's why I said, come on over. But Mike, would you and Steve like to say a few words, please?
Thank you, Mr. President. We're excited. It was mentioned earlier what a great start we've had to your second term, and we're just getting started. Everyone should know that. There'll be more of this because it's the policies that are bringing about the great growth, and it's about leadership. And we have a strong new leader back in the White House, and it makes a big difference because everybody around the world is seeing that, and everyone around the country is applauding it. We were on district work period last week, and Steve Scalise and I and our colleagues were traveling around the country doing campaign events, raising money, doing all the things that are necessary to ensure that we keep the House majority for the Republican Party. And I'll just tell you, I was in multiple states over the last week, and everywhere I went, Mr. President, people are excited. There's this great sense of relief, almost euphoria out there, because they know that America's back. This is the America First agenda. We're so grateful for these great friends with Hyundai to invest in Louisiana. We have extraordinary leadership on the state level, and leadership makes a big difference. We're so grateful to be a part of this, and I'll tell you all, this is a great investment in Louisiana and in America. More to come. Thank you so much. Steve?
Well, thank you again, Mr. President, for opening up the White House to this great group. Governor Landry has brought the same kind of energy to the governor's mansion in Louisiana that President Trump has brought to the nation in the White House. You know, some people marvel at President Trump's stamina. Over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, we spoke by phone on some different legislative initiatives that we're working on with Speaker Johnson to continue moving the agenda forward. Those very things that President Trump ran on, he's delivering for the American people. And this announcement by Hyundai is one more example of how that agenda that President Trump ran on to make America first again is working for the American people. When you talk about 1,300 plus really good jobs
Okay,
in Louisiana.
sounds good.
Those are all American workers. That's billions of
Right.
investment coming in
Okay.
from Hyundai into the United States that would not have been here without President Trump's leadership. And I think people need to see it. It's been a long time coming, but we applaud the work that Hyundai's doing with Governor Landry to come to our state.
Fuck Hyundai.
But for
Make
President
Chevy
Trump,
great again.
we're seeing this
Fucking
all across
Trump.
the nation, and we're just
Have them
getting
bring back
started. A
the
lot more to come,
70
Mr. President.
to
Thank you.
72 Chevelle. But a futuristic, lighter
Do you have any
looking
questions,
version,
please?
kind of like they did with the 69
please.
Camaro as the 5th gen Camaro.
Tariffs. On April 2nd, there was
The 7th gen Camaro looks similar to the 3rd gen, but
Well, I know a lot of
futuristic.
countries' brakes, but,
Looking,
it's just
with no
something that,
electric
we
bullshit
might
in
be
there.
Even nicer than that. You know, we've been very nice to a lot of countries for a long time. But I call it Liberation Day. April 2nd is Liberation Day. But today, as you know, we did something with respect to Venezuela. You heard about that. And that will be quite important. We'll be announcing some additional tariffs over the next few days, having to do with automobiles, cars, and having also to do a little bit with lumber down the road.
Bring back the two
Lumber
cars I
and,
asked President
chips.
Trump,
We're gonna
please.
get all
Make
those
a
chip companies coming
futuristic
back. They're already
version of
coming
the
back
70 to
without even
72
doing it. So
Chevelle.
it's been
And
very
also
good. Then
have
we'll be
them,
announcing some others,
have
but
GM
for the most
start
part,
making the
April
Chevy
2nd will be a big
Camaro,
day.
but
That'll
in
be
the 3rd
reciprocal
gen
day. And
futuristic
we'll be bringing
looking.
some of the money back that's been taken from us. Let's be nice by using the word taken. I don't want to use a stronger word because these guys are professional politicians and they don't like to hear those words. I
No, they
refuse to
don't.
use the word stolen from us, but that's a...
mutually bring down tariffs. Are you seeing that
Oh,
negotiation?
it happened. Well, the European Union lowered their tariffs to 2.5%.
That
We
we've
were
been
only at
getting raped
2.5%
by for
cars, which
years,
is
the
very low.
European
And as you probably
They've been
heard, the
tariffing
European
the fuck
Union
out of
lowered
us
their
since fucking
number
Bill
from much higher
Clinton.
than that, many times.
And its stupid free trade
Surprised to
agreement.
2.5%, so that was good. But I
Bill
don't,
Clinton.
I don't know that I expect that.
And
It's up
he's
to them.
supposed to be on the
But we have
Epstein
reciprocal
list,
tariffs.
Bill Clinton. Did you know
In
that?
reaction to the story in the Atlantic that said that some of your top cabinet officials and aides had been discussing very sensitive material through Signal and included an Atlantic reporter for that. What is your response to that?
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of the Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a
Yeah, they
magazine. but
are.
I know nothing about it. You're saying that they had what?
They were using Signal to coordinate on sensitive materials and
Having to do with what?
Censoring?
Having to do with what? What were they talking about?
the Houthis.
The Houthis, you mean the attack on the Houthis? Well, it couldn't have been very effective because the attack was very effective. I can tell you that. I don't know anything about it. You're telling me about it for the first time. Anybody else?
This announcement on Hyundai, is this a blueprint for you, for other automakers, to come to the United States to do what Hyundai is doing and investing so much in Louisiana and creating these new jobs?
Absolutely. That's a nice question from you. That's a shocking question. How nice it is, huh? That's okay. That's a question. That's a good
Trump's so
question,
fucking
actually. Yeah,
not a
sure.
scaredy bitch.
Hyundai's a great
He
company.
takes questions
And
from
we have other great
anybody,
companies
even
coming in.
his
We have some that
enemies.
are going to be staying
From
here and
fake
very much
news.
expanding. And we have
You've
tremendous
never-
interest in every business.
Joe-
I can't just say
Joe
automobiles, but
Biden
automobiles is a big one.
did less
And
than
yeah,
Trump
this is the
did
beginning of
in
a
2
lot of things
days
happening.
during
We've
his
had,
presidency over
as you know,
Joe
Apple
Biden's
announced the
entire
$500 billion
presidency.
investment, and other companies have announced 250, 300 billion. But we're well into the $3 and $4 trillion mark, which has never happened to our country
That's
before.
crazy
What
how
it really
in debt
means is
this
jobs.
country
All
is.
we care about is jobs, right? We care about quality and quality of life and safety and security, but we care about jobs. And they're going to have a lot. We have a lot of people coming in.
Legally.
I'm going to ask Governor Landry a question, if you don't mind. How did you convince Hyundai to come to your great state? How did you convince them to come to Louisiana?
It was easy. I told them we were going to have a great president this year, right? Look, again, I think that this is Americans seeing the America First policy in action, right? It's not just promises, it's about action. And not only and I appreciate their patience because all last year, many of these legislators, the Speaker and the Senate President, we worked on making Louisiana as friendly for business as the president's making America. We worked on public safety, we worked on education reform, which the president's been working on. We worked on tax reform, historic tax reform. And what I can tell you is to echo what the president said, in Louisiana right now, I believe before the summer's over, we'll have $50 billion worth of construction projects going on in Louisiana. That is a record, Mr. President.
Oh
It has
my
never
God,
happened
these
under any other
fucking
president,
potholes.
under any other administration. And I can only look at
Fuck,
the
stop
leadership
spending
that
all
he
the
has
money
brought,
on
not
the
only to the
people
White
that
House, but to the
shouldn't
world
be
as
here.
well. And so
Spend
to
it on
have
fixing our streets.
these executives come here and say, hey, we want to
that'd be a
invest
good parking
in
lot for
America.
drifting.
Because for decades now, what Americans have
On the
seen
left.
is jobs being offshore
Or
rather than
car meeting.
onshore. And today's announcement is exactly that. This is a message for all America that this president
I'm
and
going to
their
go try to
governors out
make
there
a
care
deal
about the
with the
American
parking
worker.
lot in Chicago to have a legal...
I have to tell you that if you have
I'm going to try to create a legal drift pit in Chicago. I got a few parking lots I got to go talk to the people on.
in this world of politics, when I went down to Louisiana, you know, the two big LNG plants, and they were stuck for 14 years,
One's in an industrial park.
12 billion and I think $15 billion plants. and they were working on it for 14 years in one case, I think 13 or 14 in the other. And I was able to get them in less than a week, and they were shocked. And probably some consultant got a lot of money for doing it, but nobody spoke to me about it. Other than this gentleman at the time, he mentioned it, and he did. They were in very much different positions, but they wanted to see if we could break the logjam, and I got it done.
And I would have 2 rules to it. No guns, unless there's aerosoft. And rule number 2 would be no drinking and driving.
In one case, I actually got it done
Beyond that, you sign a waiver, you get hit by a car, that's on you, homie.
one day, and the other case I didn't do as well. It took a full week. And they built, and they're up, and they're very successful now. That was a long time ago, but we got it done immediately. You'll have no trouble getting your permits, I guarantee. These people you're dealing with are top of the line. Okay? But just in case.
Venezuela tariffs that you announced earlier today, sir,
Yes.
it says 25% for any country that does business
That's right.
in Venezuela.
If they buy their oil from Venezuela, they have to pay a 25% tariff to do business with the United States.
Not only that, Venezuela has shitty oil. Like, their oil is very poor quality and needs excessive refining. Like, we shouldn't even be considering taking their oil. We got better oil in the Rocky Mountains that's got more than Saudi Arabia and the surrounding countries combined. We need to tell all these countries, fuck off, we're not buying your oil no more. We're fucking getting our own shit we got under our own feet. And Alaska. Don't
Top of
forget.
existing tariffs, so for example, China.
Yes, that would be on top of it if existing.
45%
That would mean,
tariffs on China next week.
that's on top of existing tariffs, yes.
And so also next week, on April 2nd, as you said, Liberation Day, is that going to be sector tariffs as well as reciprocal tariffs?
It's going to be everything, yeah. It's going to be everything, but not all tariffs are included that day. For instance, we'll do some, as you know, we have already done steel and aluminum, and that's at a 25% level. And we are going to be doing automobiles, which you've known about for a long time. We'll be announcing that fairly soon, over the next few days probably. And then April 2nd comes, that'll be reciprocal tariffs. But we may take less than what they're charging because they've charged us so much, I don't think they could take it. In other words, they've charged us so much that I'm embarrassed to charge them what they've charged us, but it'll be substantial. And you'll be hearing about that on April 2nd. And it will be Liberation Day because we'll be taking in large amounts of money for our country, and that's lower taxes and all other things that are good, and jobs.
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
pass
jobs.
my van
For
down
the
by the
big corporate clients of the big law
airport.
firms that you targeted with your executive orders, do you want those big corporate clients to find new lawyers?
Yeah, I did.
I just think that the law firms have to behave themselves, and we've proven that. We have others that want to make a settlement also. They, having to do with the election and other things, they behave very badly, very wrongly, and I appreciate the one, these are the biggest firms, and they all came back realizing that they did wrong, and that's why they're doing this. So I just
And I
think they have
gotta
to
get to
behave. We
my
have to straighten
van
out our
down by
country.
the
We have to straighten out
airport.
our elections. Our elections are very dishonest, very corrupt, and we have to straighten it out. And it's so easy to do it. And we should go to paper ballots. We
Yes,
should go
we
to one-day
should.
voting. We should go to
I
voter
agree.
ID, and just one other thing,
So we
proof
don't
of a thing
have
called
fraud.
citizenship in the United States. Wouldn't that be nice? How
It
simple
would
does that
be
sound?
nice, President
Proof
Trump.
of citizenship, voter ID, one day. Voting
I
on paper
agree.
ballots.
Yeah,
Paper ballots
let's
are very
do
secure.
it.
They have watermark paper. It's very
No
intricate
more
stuff.
rigged
It's very,
elections like Joe Biden
technologically
had.
advanced, even though it's paper. And you'd have no trouble. You wouldn't have dishonest elections, and you'd have it
No,
well
you
done by
wouldn't.
10 o'clock in the evening. France went to that, and not that I want to copy
rightfully so,
anybody,
they
but
did.
many others have also. And they had 38 million votes, and it was all done at 10 o'clock. They had a winner, they had a loser. That was it. Nobody was complaining. And they had
I
it
like
backed up
that,
with paper.
Trump.
And it's so easy to do. The other thing, you'd save about, this would cost you about 8% of what the machines cost. So the paper would be much less expensive. So if you're looking to save some money, that's a good way to save it. So it's a shame that we've gone through it. We've gone through a bad election, a really bad election. The election was so bad. And think of it, you wouldn't have had the October 7th disaster, Israel. You wouldn't have had Russia and Ukraine, because that would have
I'm gonna
never
turn
happened.
this
You wouldn't
down
have
a
had
little so
inflation.
I
You
don't
wouldn't
gotta
have
scream,
had the type of
I don't
withdrawal
feel
from
good.
Afghanistan that you witnessed, which was
Anonymous
probably one of the
13
primary reasons
says,
that Russia
I
went into
get
Ukraine. They
a
saw that
lot
mess,
of
how
good
badly it was handled. They said,
information
well,
from
this is a
El
paper tiger. It was
Zarera
handled by
News
incompetent
Network.
people.
Well,
But
that
that
tells
would've-
me
we
a
would've been
lot.
out,
Sounds like you're
but we
getting a
would've
lot
kept
of
Baghdad, the big air
misinformation
base,
and fake
which is
news
1 hour
from
away
El
from China, where they
Zarera
make their
News
nuclear
Network
weapons.
because
Would've
I
been nice
just
to have it,
proved
but
to
now,
you,
who has it?
you
Now China
cannot
has
take
it.
a gun from
And so
a
in a
cop
nice
and make
election,
it
then we
yours.
wouldn't have had
So
inflation.
El
We wouldn't have record-setting
Jazeera
inflation. We
News
wouldn't have had
Network
inflation.
doesn't
I
know
wanna
what the
thank
fuck
everybody
they're
for being here. I
talking
wanna
about.
congratulate
They're gonna
Hyundai,
get
a
your
great company,
stupid
and
ass
we will
arrested, you
do everything
idiot.
possible. And
I
will
would
say you
quit
picked a
getting your fake
fantastic
news
state.
from them,
You've
sir.
Really with tremendous people and tremendous leaders. And Speaker, I want to thank you for doing a great job. You and Steve, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Steve. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, President Trump, alongside members of Hyundai, making that investment known, where Hyundai says that they are going to be investing a fresh $20 billion into the U.S. With new plants as well as investing in American jobs. So you're watching live now from Fox, everyone. We appreciate everyone continuing to join us. We showed you that event for President Trump without commercial interruption. And what we'll do right now is that event ends. We'll take our final break here of the hour on Live Now from Fox.
Hang on, let's get to some of these comments. Here, I don't want to go right to that. Let's pick up something good here. Hold on. Here's something about Elon. Oh, here, Common Sense News. Barack Obama.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before. Compare it to our new stuff.
This news network we're about to play is real news, but they make it funny. Kind of like Beavis and Butthead did with music videos.
Hello?
So Obama.
Hey, Alexandria. How the hell did you get my number?
AOC.
Somebody wrote it in a stall at the Blue Oyster.
Gotta stop going to that place. Anyway, what do you want?
I mean, this all is.
I'm
This
just calling
part
to let you
isn't
know
real.
I'm not feeling how you pass. Everybody always says I'm dumb and I'm stupid, but
She
that
is.
Kamala chick makes me look like freaking Einstein.
Check it, sweetie. Play your position and give me that thing when I want it. You can be next up.
That's what you said last time.
Be easy, mama. Gotcha. Anyway, I have Joe calling on the other line. I'll get back to you.
This
Brock, I've been
is
calling you.
all just for
Joe,
comedy.
chill,
right
Joe. I've been
here.
busy. But, we ain't rocking with you anymore, so why are you blowing my shit up?
It's just unfair how you guys set me up for a fool and drop me on my keister.
That's how the cookie crumbles, my dude.
Let me get one more chance.
That's pretty
please.
much how they did
Hell no.
Joe Biden.
Come on, man.
Listen, Joe, I have Hillary calling on the other line. Go take a nap.
I've been calling you all day.
Hey, what the hell? Brother can't have a life?
Just calling to remind you of what we were talking about. If your little girlfriend gets into office, I better have a job waiting for me.
AOC.
Or else what, bitch?
I'll leak
Or else what,
those
bitch?
pics of you and Bill running a train on Monica in the Oval Office.
Hey,
little
that
teddy
was
bear had a
funny.
camera in it.
You slimy snake.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Got me there.
Hillary
Anyway,
Clinton.
Gotta run. I have to
Talking
go coach
to-
Cackles for the upcoming debate. It's a total. I'll talk to you soon.
Common Sense News, such a tremendous channel. Great videos, and you really crack me up sometimes.
Diddy calls.
Hello?
Barack, it's me.
Hey, baby cakes. I was about to call you.
Okay, so yeah, what's up with that Fox interview, man? You said they were going to go easy, but he made me look like a fool in front of the whole world.
I know, but he did go easy. You just screwed up.
What am I going to do, Barack? I can't even get a job working at 7-Eleven after this.
Don't worry, I just fired my last chef. You and Doug can stay with us and you can cook. That curry chicken and melty stuff you make is a freaking bomb.
All right, I knew I wasn't qualified for the job, but we gave it a shot.
Hold on, there's a private call coming in. Hello?
Hey, Playboy, it's your old pal, Diddy. Do you think you'll be hearing from me again, huh?
Diddy, Sean. Puff. I'm Bro Shack, long time no here.
Yeah. Let's cut the bull and get to the point. You remember the time I lent you Justin Bieber for the weekend and you said you owe me? Well, it's time to collect my money.
Diddy, that was a long time ago. Me and Mike, Michelle stopped going to your parties years ago. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? I have videotape that shows otherwise, homeboy?
But you said you weren't going to film anything.
I lied.
You got me. Tell me what you want.
I know your boy Soros got all them judges in his pocket, so I'm going to need to get bailed out. And when I get out, I'll tell you what's next. If you don't do this, the world is going to know why your nickname was Power Bottom Barry.
Come on, man, chill. I have Kamala on the line.
Say word. Kamala, was good, shorty?
Hi, Sean, it's been a while.
Certainly has, babe. Last time I saw you was at the album release after party in '97 with Montel Williams. Remember that?
Wow, that was so long ago. It was a great night.
Oh, it certainly was, especially when you was giving Montel some nut in the hot tub. I have it all on tape.
John, how could you?
That's how I roll, baby. Take that. It looks like Trump is kicking your ass, but if y'all cheat and win the election, you better pardon me or the whole world gonna see that tape.
Come on, man. Come on, Diddy. How can you do your own black brother or sister like this?
Negro, please. Y'all two are the most fake Oreo cookie mofos I ever met. Neither one of you ever did anything for black people, so you can kiss my black ass. You heard?
I
yes, sir.
haven't seen it yet.
I'll be in touch. Any private or collect call comes in, you better accept, or else.
That freaking slime ball.
To be continued.
Common Sense News,
good.
This is the story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock, he sees work stalled to a halt. Thankfully,
my
he has
van's parked
Grainger,
on the other
offering
side
the
of the
scale to
airport.
deliver
God damn
fast.
it.
Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done. Knowledge.
Alright, running commercials. Here, let's read some of these comments as this commercial's playing, because we gotta wrap this up. I got some macaroni and cheese that's gonna start getting cold any minute. So yeah, Anonymous 13, just so you know, Al Jarazza News Network is obviously trying to trick your dumb ass. Continuing on. Chevy Smolsky, what's up, bud? What did he say? Hi, and I will write. Wait, what? What did you say, Chevy? He and I will look it up. Oh yeah, we already looked that up. We figured out Al Jazeera's fake news. I'm trying to get these dumbass people locked up by spreading misinformation. Busy Burger, new question. Would you rather get $1 million or cancer? You already asked me that question. Why would I want to get cancer versus $1 million? It's no brainer. Why would I want $1 million? That was 13. He said he'd rather get butthole by Buddha than $1 million. What the fuck are you talking about? I said Anonymous 13. I said I'd rather get $1 million. Wait, we got this.
That ass baby. Damn, I know I ain't getting no pardon from you now, but you better keep putting that money on my books. You understand?
Just how long is this going to go on, Sean?
As long as it takes, baby. They fronting on my bail, and I'm gonna need my honey buns and snacks when I'm up in here, so you keep doing what you do. You feel me?
Yes, Sean. By the way, I have Oprah on the line.
Oprah, why you ain't been answering my calls with your big old...
Fuck you, go around me.
Hey, Sean, I've been busy. I've been helping Kamala.
Yeah, whatever. You been ducking me. But it's all good. You and your boy Harvey used to be all up in them freak-off parties, and I have video of just how much he liked the taste of your chocolate there, Big Mama.
How can you be so heartless, Sean?
Take that. Take that.
Come on, Sean. You're going too far.
You need to watch your mouth there, Princess Jasmine. Don't make me drop them tapes and let everybody know why Willie and Montel used to call you Kamala, the Gobble-La.
Oh, you monster.
Check this out. I don't give a F no more. I don't care if I got to extort, talk, snitch. I'm going out like Nino Brown in this bitch if I go down. If I go down, I'm taking everybody with me.
Please calm down.
Calm down my ass. I don't give two craps no more, and that goes for y'all. Jay-Z, LeBron, Mr. Beast, anybody that want that mother effing smoke.
All right, let's read these comments. I got to get in my van. My macaroni is going to start getting cold.
Sean?
He just passed the law today, so it isn't coming up in search results. No, it's not. BZ Trugger, it would be coming up because I can pull up anytime fucking Trump passes a law. I can pull it up on a website I got that shows all the exact. Did he do it? Do you even know if he did it exact? How did it? Tell me this. How did he pass the law? How did that fake news network that spreads misinformation? How the fuck did they say he? Tell me this. How did he pass it? Did he do it as an executive order? Did he go through the Supreme Court? Do you even know? Please answer me that question back. Continuing on to the next comment.
Man, this fool better pick up.
No, it's not coming up because it's fake news, guy.
Hello?
And Al Jazeera tricked your dumb ass.
Their home slice, just reaching out, bro. Yeah, your boy down bad.
Hey, Puff, Diddy. Hey, you're all over the news and TV every day, man. You all right?
Continuing on.
Down, but they coming for my neck in here.
It was on Fox News Channel. Well, what you saw on Fox News Channel was probably some AI generated bullshit that took it off there. Because I can't. I'll double check Fox News.
What the hell you think all that?
I got my TV on 24/7, guy. Why do you smoke cigarettes if you don't like? Okay, I read that. Base Burger. It was on Fox News. Okay, read that. Anonymous 13. That's nice of you to feed the immigrants. No, I'm not. How am I feeding them? I'm just spying on them with my cameras outside of my van from my solar panels that's parked on the roof to see if the Haitians or the Venezuelans are coming in at the airport. How am I feeding them? I'm not feeding them. I'd rather feed homeless American citizens over them.
Call that bitch ass Jay-Z because he done blocked my number since it got hectic.
He's doing God's he's doing God's work to help the immigrants get it better. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Are you guys fucking retarded? I never said anything about feeding immigrants, you fucking stupid fuck.
Hello, this is Hobo speaking.
Yo, Jay, what up? It's Will. Hey, I got somebody on the line that wants to speak to you.
Smolsky said, AI
Ain't
chilling.
the jigger, man. Mr. Jigger.
Beastburger, are
That's
you
really good, homie.
guys blind? What do you mean? No, we're not blind. Shivity, would you? Hey, Shivity, are you still watching? Fucking someone's saying some shit about Shivity. Would you never disagree with everybody knows that?
Just used to call you Biggie friend with the big ass lips. And let's not forget, when it comes to Babe, kind of Ray J said.
Yo, Pop, you wildin' out, bro. I'm getting off this phone, son.
Look, Jay, now ain't the time to be on your Google.
Yeah, Shivity doesn't like every single thing. Also, he doesn't agree with me on everything. So what the fuck are you talking about, man? Get your fucking facts right.
I did it, so I ain't got nothing to lose now. I might as well. I'm desperate right now, boy. I can't get no bail, and I need them witch bitches to cast a spell so the judge finally let me roll out.
Yo, F you, Diddy. So what I was at a few parties. Your word, man.
Sorry, the master fell.
Oh, ho ass nigga. This ain't the last you heard from me, son. Yo, Will, I'm gonna call you again soon. I need to call Kevin Hart. Make sure you pick up.
Yo,
right,
man,
finishing up these comments real quick. I gotta get to that macaroni and cheese for myself, not for the migrants.
Passed around like a blunt at the freak offs. Now I'm gonna need some money on my books and for you to make some calls for me or everybody.
BZ Burger, I think you're blind. Anonymous with things Chevy. Yeah, Chevy does disagree with a couple things Trump's doing also.
And don't go
Beesburger, what's your opinion on gay people? I think it's sick, disgusting gay people, and I think that they need to keep that shit out of schools, and it doesn't need to be taught to children. That gay shit has no place in grade schools or high schools, and that shit's got nothing to do. That shit should not even be in school. Teaching about people being gay. It's sick, and if you agree with that, you're a pedophile, probably.
I pity the fool that don't subscribe.
I'm gonna catch you on my version of Johnny Smolsky to Catch a Predator, which I'm starting. I became a 13-year-old boy, and I'm also being a 13-year-old woman searching for pedophiles. That's going to be a series that's going to be coming soon. I got 2 guys I'm working on right now. They're trying to meet up with me as a 13-year-old boy, and I'm going to catch these predators. Chris Hansen would call me a vigilante because I'm not backed by fucking a big TV network like MSNBC, and he doesn't want anyone taking what he's doing. But I guarantee you, I'm gonna catch more predators than he does. I got a 13-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl, and I already got 2 guys trying to meet up the 13-year-old boys.
Sean Diddy Combs was charged with sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. A federal grand jury is hearing from more witnesses as the criminal investigation into the disgraced mogul continues.
Chevy, man, go home.
Hello.
Why?
This is 50. Mr. Jackson, if you're nasty.
Baseburger, we support you, Shivity. Well, don't you support me? What about me?
You need to chill, man. You got your foot on my neck and you need to let up. You're going too far now.
Oh, yo, Diddy, man, you got a lot of nerve calling me. You a foul dude, man, and I ain't stopping nothing. But yo, how the hell you got to jack up in this, son?
What you think all that baby oil was for, homie?
Yo, they was talking about you and mine and all that on the news. Saying you got freak off tapes and mad pictures.
Nah, yo.
Lose my number, kid.
They trying to set me up. Come on, man. You know I'm a freaky nigga, but they reaching now, man. You know I ain't like that. Since way back when you was writing for me, I don't get down like that. And just flip on over there, man.
Sorry. The band was a little loose.
Yo, Fifth, wait, just tell me, man. It's been killing me for the longest, yo, the way you've been kicking my back in online. Is it because of that broad we was both smashing? That's really good.
Okay, now, Beezy Burger, how
you know I stopped messing with you?
did your
remember
kids
Olivia?
forbid you
That
from
bitch couldn't sing for
seeing your
nothing, but she damn
grandkids
sure played her
again?
position.
The fuck are
Tell
you
me about that
talking
night
about? I
she
said
hung
nothing
out.
about
So what, I hung
kids
out
or
with her a few times.
grandkids. The fuck are
That's
you
how you
talking
actually messed up
about?
one night. This was way back
I
when they
think
first started
they're
making that
allowed
touchy
to
stuff.
marry
You know, that
first
pink cocaine.
cousins where
Yeah,
he
you was a twisted
lives.
boy. She
No,
told me,
actually
I
in the
watched
city of
South Park,
Chicago,
and I was like, yo,
that's
you have to watch this
called
Lemmy Wings episode.
fucking,
Son, I watched that joint and I put it all together.
what is it called?
You was a nasty nigga. And let me find out you like gerbils up your butt.
What the hell you talking about? I never did no mess like that.
You did, boy, and you lucky there wasn't a phone or nothing back then. But she was taking pictures of that ass too.
That son, just like that. You keep sleeping on me and thinking it's sweet. You must not know how I roll, nigga.
I'm too scared.
Look, Curtis, you need to understand something. I've been putting more people in the ground in this industry than AIDS and COVID combined. You heard? What that Oppenheimer nigga said. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. That's right, son. It was me that killed Big and Pac. Keep thinking I'm playing around. Yo, I can believe it. Why you did that, son? Yo, man, Big was playing me on the publishing arrangement we had and was making moves behind my back. His contract was almost up and he was going to be out and set up shop with Pac. Them niggas made up behind the scenes and was going to leave me and Shug and do their own thing. Well, I put a stop to that. Are you foul, kid? Well, that's what's coming for you if you don't shut your mouth on IG disrespecting me. Word, I'm done with your ass. You must be out your goddamn mind. I'm still calling shots even if I'm not there. My goon's gonna pay you a little visit. This bitch ass nigga.
Annoying.
Anyway, let me call my little shorty.
Continuing on, we gotta wrap these comments on. Anonymous 13, I think no, you're not allowed to do that in Chicago. Maybe where you're from there, you're allowed to marry your cousin. Easy Burger, I actually fuck with the legal drift pit idea. Yeah, I'm gonna try talking to a few factory workers and try to create my own drift. I'm gonna try like 3 locations in Chicago where they got big ass parking lots and like they're in industrial zones and like there's a bunch of abandoned buildings around them. God damn it, stupid fucking magnet. I'm sorry. As I was saying, hold on. We're gonna keep playing some comedy as we're talking about this. God damn it! Fucking stay, you motherfucker!
New allegations against.
God damn it! Fuck you!
Yes, there are some new lawsuits.
Stay, you motherfucker! That would be crazy if they towed your house. No, don't worry. My van's it's not a house. It's a van down by the river, but right now it's a van in the airport parking garage, trying to find the fucking Venezuelans coming here. So get your facts right, buddy.
Down, but they coming for my neck in here, son. I got tapes on everybody. I mean, every mother effing body. So people trying to send their goons at me up in here. Man, somebody even tried me the other day, but I beat that fool down with a rubber hose. You feel me? How'd you get that up in the joint, Puff?
Anonymous 13.
What the hell you think all that baby oil was for?
That would be crazy.
I feel you, bro, but hey, I got to run. I got a basket.
Don't worry, no, it's safe where my van is.
With Jada, my guy.
I got it parked on the roof, so the solar panels are charging the batteries right now.
Hey, bro, you're my guy and all, but I got a life too, you know?
Cheeseburger, can't remember who said that even. Said what?
Chevy, but you were at the
Al Jazeera's
my collection called Men in Yo Black Ass, and it's starring you, my nigga. Puff, I always knew you were no good.
Al Jazeera's news network sounds like fake news to me also.
I need you to call that bitch.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chevy.
Because he done blocked my
Anonymous
number
13, nobody cares what a 7-year-old thinks, Chevy.
It's not like we never done that before, my G. So get your ass to dialing.
Hello, this is Hoba speaking.
Yo, Jay, what up? It's Will. Hey, I got some.
By the way, I'm not a 7-year-old. I'm probably fucking older than you.
Ain't the Jigger man, Mr. Jigger.
I don't look it, but I am.
It's really good, homie.
So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yo, you know I can't really rock with you right now. You hotting up the spot, famo.
This shit is the craziest shit I've ever heard. Why do you say that, Cheeseburger? Why is this so crazy?
Just used to call you Biggie friend with the big ass.
Anonymous 13, thank you, Shivity, for telling me I'm right. What did Shivity say you're right to?
I hit it first.
The fake news? The lack of the fucking gun law that you have from that fake news network? He didn't tell you you're right in any shape, form, or way.
I know how you really got to that Billy homeboy, by selling your damn soul. Everybody always used to say I did it, so I ain't got nothing to lose now. I might as well. I'm desperate right now, boy. I can't get no bail, and I need them witch bitches to cast a spell so the judge finally let me roll out.
Yo, F you, Diddy. So what I was at a few parties, at least I wasn't blowing out the backs of no dudes. Your word, man, don't you ever call me again.
Oh, ho ass nigga. This ain't the last you heard from me, son. Yo, Will, I'm gonna call you again soon. I need to call Kevin Hart. Make sure you pick up.
Yo, Puff, man, Diddy, you tripping, bro?
Will, we both know. All the homies was getting jiggy with Jada, and she used to get passed around like a blunt at the freak office. Now I'm gonna need some money on my books, and for you to make some calls for me, or everybody's gonna know. And F them movies with you and Martin, you heard? I'm the real bad boy around here.
I got you, Diddy.
And don't go trying that stuff you pulled with Chris Rock with me, homeboy. I will knock your black ass straight the F out.
Shivity never said you're right, Anonymous 13. Shivity Smolsky, support Johnny too. He's my idol. Thank you, Shivity. I appreciate that.
Make sure to share and hit that like button before I smack you and your mama.
I pity the fool. Diddy exports Camilla and Oprah.
Hey,
I already
Oprah.
saw this.
Hey, ho.
I just wanted to talk to you, sis. This running for president stuff is so stressful.
For real.
I don't even want to do this anymore. I could have been on Easy Street, but no, Joe had to go and crap the bed at the debate. That freaking idiot.
That's right, baby girl. And I damn sure see it taking a toll on you, mama. Them Gucci bags under your eyes looking more wrinkled than Joe's balls, and let's not talk about that gobble gobble turkey neck.
Don't even remind me. Oprah, I have a problem. Can I trust you?
But of course, Cams.
It's Diddy Oprah. He is extorting me, that bastard.
Oh, hells to the no. He got you all kinds of messed up. You know, he hit me with that same bull.
Oprah, I don't know what to do.
Anonymous 13.
Oh, I got some plans for that ass. You see what they've done to Jeffrey, right? That's all I am going to say on this phone, child.
Thanks, Oprah. Wait, private call's coming in. Hold on, I think it's Diddy. Hello?
What the fuck are you talking about? Shivity didn't
Sean,
agree
I
with
am
you
trying to
all,
hold things
Anonymous
together.
13. Seriously, what
No
the
doubt.
fuck are
I
you
see Trump
talking
putting a
about?
spanking on that ass, baby. Damn. I know I ain't getting no pardon from you now, but you better keep putting that money.
Seriously.
You understand?
What the fuck are you talking about?
As
Anonymous
long as it takes,
13?
they fronting on my bail, and I'm gonna need my honey buns and snacks when I'm up in here, so you keep doing what you're doing. You feel me?
Yes, Sean. By the way, I have Oprah on the line.
Oprah.
Thank you, Shivity, for telling them I'm not 70, goofy ass.
Hey, Sean, I've been busy.
They
I've
are
been
some
helping
goofy
Mama.
ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. Whatever. You been ducking me.
Shivity then said,
But
what
it's all
the fuck?
good.
I
You and your boy
said
Harvey
that
used
was
to be
fake
all up in
news.
them
Trump
freak-off
did
parties, and I
nothing
have
like
video
that.
of just how
Stop
much he liked the
spreading
taste
fake
of your
news.
chocolate there, big
I
man.
said,
How can you be so heartless, Sean?
and that is not true. That fake.
Come on, Sean. You're going too far.
What you said
You need to
about the
watch your
gun,
mouth,
I
though,
agree.
Princess Jasmine. Don't make me drop them tapes
That
and let everybody
Shivity
know
said,
that
what
Willie
the fuck
and
you
Montel used
talking
to call
about,
you
Anonymous
Kamala,
13?
the gobble up.
Yeah, right. What the fuck are you talking about? He never agreed with you, Shivity.
Check
Are you
this out.
fucking
I
out of your
don't give
fucking
a F
mind?
no more. I don't care if I got a historic talk snitch. I'm going out like Nino Brown in this bitch. If I go down. If I go down, I'm taking everybody with me.
Hey, Sean.
Alright, I gotta get in my van up
Calm
on
down
the
my
airport,
ass.
bro.
I don't give two craps no more, and that goes
I
for
gotta
y'all.
make sure my
Jay-Z,
battery's
LeBron,
got
Mr.
fully
Beast.
charged
Anybody that
on
wants
this
that mother
beautiful
effing
sunny
smoke.
day. And then I gotta see if any immigrants are sneaking into the airport. I think they're doing it more so at the other airport than this one.
What the hell are we going to do?
Common Sense News. For a world where common sense is not so common. Make sure to subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe to my
At
channel.
Wayfair, we're
and
game
like.
for every style.
Let's play charades.
I ain't running no fucking ads. Get out of here with that garbage. By the way, President Trump, please make GM great again.
Hey, Barry, I know you had to knock this chick here down a few times. I know your style, you freaking horn dog. Absolutely. Sure.
Oh, there goes an airplane.
Welcome back to Common Sense News, and this is the News and Stuff Show where we talk about news and stuff.
Hi, it's Nancy. I'm on my way to Washington.
I can't believe this drunk hag hasn't kicked the bucket yet. I was gonna visit this old booze hound, but it looks like the Grim Reaper is gonna enforce his own term limits on this mummy soon.
She is a mummy.
While I might be a psychopathic killer, I do have a heart for some of the people affected by the California wildfires. One person I have no sympathy for is the dirtbag Governor Gavin, new scum.
Hey, what's up?
Nero Newsom watched as his state burned and his DEI hires looked lost and overwhelmed.
Have you nothing to say today?
Have you
absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
15 minutes, all right?
I think it's time for DEI to DIE.
Just call
And
me.
if I catch
Call
old
me
slickback Gavin alone, so will he.
Is this your cell phone? Oh, I got a plane. What did you say?
Would you look at that? Miggity Mark Zuckerberg is kissing up to Donald Trump to try to stay out of jail for election interference. I'd trust this geek as far as I could throw his decapitated head.
I'm gonna see if they're hiding at the other airport. I'm just getting my macaroni and cheese out of my van before it gets cold, and I'm going to the other airport to look for the Haitian.
I'd make some nice lizard skin shoes from this reptile.
So do you want me to call you when I get ready with me to go grocery shopping?
What have we here? My little sister had that shirt in first grade.
This shitty ass sound. That car sounds like straight
into a nice
shit.
bag of Skittles.
Today because I don't have
Yeah, then I'll let a school of piranha taste a rainbow.
that guy's a
I don't have
cupcake.
time to explain the patriarchy to you right now. I don't have time to explain the patriarchy to you right now.
What the hell is this crap?
I
Don't
mansplain what gaslighting is to me.
I can see a lot of cats in this one's future.
You're projecting your insecurities on me because of your friend.
Okay, I give up. I can't take any more of this.
It's the guy from Scream.
We all know The View is the worst show on TV.
Yeah, it
and
is.
Little Miss Goody Two Shoes, Sunny Hostin, has legal problems. Once again. Let's see how much she likes to throw that felon word around now that her little manlet of a husband has been arrested for fraud.
I didn't know
With
that.
him locked up washing Bubba's...
Wait, this is real. So the View star Sunny Hostin surgeon husband accused of insurance is sweeping federal lawsuit. Wow.
Was in jail, you won't be able to keep up those plastic surgeries you like to get. I'd be more than happy to give you a nice nip and tuck on the house.
Hello, this is Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. I'm calling from the Woke Lives Matter Foundation and would like to ask you a few questions. Do you have a moment?
Okay, duh. I have time for like
AOC.
anything woke.
He's talking to.
Great. What do you think about the RICO charges that Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel, will be charged with?
First of all, I want to say I know Rico personally, and he is innocent. He is oppressed, and it's society's fault that he started doing drugs and crime.
Alrighty then. Let me ask you this, Miss AOC. What has the mouth of a horse but bleeds like a pig?
Is this a trick question? I don't know.
Yo, you freaking moron.
He's killing AOC.
Well, that's all for now. I hope you guys had as much fun as me. I'll be back soon with the Common Sense News crew so we can chop it up again. Yeah. Hit that like button and make sure you share and subscribe.
Common Sense News. This channel is on some whole other stuff, man.
Hey, blue shirt! You got circle!
Today I received a mysterious package,
Oh, it's the circle water bottle.
but as soon as I saw Adam Devine's beautiful face, I knew it had to be him.
Exactly like fruit punch.
Should be drinking so much more water.
Yeah, that's circle!
Get yours today.
When I look out at the land, I see ancient Wyoming. I see the history of the earth unfolding before my eyes. Much of Wyoming is open. You can see the rocks, you can see them exposed, and you can see the story of the earth in faults and folds and tilted layers. I loved.
Damn it. Oh, this fucking magnet. God damn it, man. It's falling. I gotta put some fucking spit under it. Man, Common Sense News needs to make some more. Ah! This fucking magnet. God damn it. For this stuff to piss me off, we're just gonna put it like this for a minute. I gotta put some spit on it. Yeah.
You say to those who claim you're using a 200-year-old law to circumvent due process.
An old law? It's not as old as the Constitution. We still pay attention to that, don't we?
Bloody baby.
Would you look at these two lovebirds?
I miss those sweet chicks so much. Oh, yeah.
Check out who this guy really is. That
Ukrainian
ET-looking
guy
wife of his
dancing like
probably plowed the both of them that night. What the hell?
Hey, Trump, if you take the electricity, our trucks will charge our phones.
She missed her calling. This trailer park queen could have been Hellboy if she played her cards right.
Hold on. Let me rewind that so you guys can see it.
What the hell?
Hey, Trump, if you take the electricity,
The hell is
our
that?
trucks will charge our phones.
She missed her calling.
Fucking
This
whack
trailer
job.
park queen could have been Hellboy if she played her cards right.
She could have been Hellboy. Ranch and Heifer. I got Elon Musk. This is for comedy purposes.
On my way to another vandalized Tesla site.
But these are the same motherfucker. Right. Those are the party of love and joy, but they're lighting Teslas on fire.
Left stranded in space, and just a few months ago, my
Cleaning
cars
up
were ready
another
to safely
Sleepy
to
Joe
find it, but
mess.
now these Democrats call me the German guy.
I know.
Just check out this idiot.
Anytime you want to say somebody's evil, you just say he is the next Hitler. Donald Trump, he's the next Hitler. It's always he's the
No,
next
he's
Hitler. The people in the armed services that died trying to stop Hitler, and
Oh,
then this
shut
guy
up,
comes in,
stupid fuck.
you know, and does that while being an immigrant too, which is kind of the whole thing. Is none of it like.
He even agrees it's
All you can
illegal
do is support the
immigration, Elon Musk.
You know, America, love it or leave it, and then this guy comes in and gives a shout out to Hitler.
Oh, shut up. You
I'm no
stupid
hater,
bitch.
just
He was
trying to
trying to
make
dab.
comments,
He doesn't know how
Know
to
your place,
dab.
buddy. You were all right until you married that fat black chick and she cut your balls off.
True that.
Seriously, he used to be based. Now he's a little bit.
I tell you, Elon, he's like a little pet, so you already know who wears the pants in that relationship. But enough with that loser and his Mexican strip mall facelift.
You ever watch this show?
I watch it. It's a little tough to get it in New York.
You see this guy? That's what's going to happen to Bill Burr.
That's that washed-up woke radio guy, right?
That's Howard Stern.
But once upon a time, he was edgy and funny. Until
Yeah.
he went woke, and now he's just a pussy.
And plain queer.
This guy's
He is
weirdo.
just a pussy.
And check him out with that old bag Whoopi.
Whoopi is a whole lot prettier after he's drunk a couple of bottles of this here malt liquor. Drink on, honey. Breaking news. Radical leftist who are affiliated with corrupt USAID NGOs have overstepped their bounds and have made outlandish orders to President Trump to stop fulfilling the will of the American people.
Right.
These are two of the little traitors trying to get in the way of me doing my job.
Yes, they
Well,
are.
A quick message to all you activist judges trying to order me
You're
to stop
fired.
making America great again. You can order these nuts, pal.
Okay, go to run.
I wish Trump
No
would really
problem,
voice
Elon.
this.
And let me tell you, kid, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah, you went a whole week without having any new babies.
Okay, later.
I will outlive Donald Trump. I will outlive Donald Trump.
What a nut job. You can take all the pills you want, but it won't stop you from being a miserable cat lady.
Yo, Dawn, I saw you and Elon on Common Sense News, so I had to stop by and see the homies.
Yeezy, my Yeezy. You just missed Elon.
I need to make sure he don't ban my X account. I'm dropping science daily, homeboy.
Yeah, you've been on a tear lately.
Hang on, we'll be right back to that. Let's read some of the comments. I just got to my van. I don't want my macaroni to get cold. Okay, Chevy said two things. Chevy, you know the truth deep inside. That's why we are okay with you. I know the truth too. Me and Chevy have the same viewpoints. So what the fuck are you talking about? If you're okay with Chevy, there ain't no reason you shouldn't be okay with me. And that's why Chivity said again right after that, what the fuck are you talking about, Anonymous 13? Because me and Chivity have the exact same fucking views. Hang on, give me a second. I'm just trying to park in the parking garage because I don't like the sun beating down where in my vehicle. I got my fucking van down by the parking garage with the solar panels charging, and I'm gonna bring it down a level since the sun's almost done. Or I'm gonna park it up where I can watch from my 360 camera angle for Haitian migrants or Venezuelan migrants still coming in through the airport. If I don't see any, we're gonna go to the other airport. What the fuck happened to the video? Hold on, I gotta pull that video back up. Give me a second. Sorry, I don't know why the video stopped pulling up. But if you didn't catch the video in the beginning, I already explained what the video is about. Basically, I want Trump to tell Government Motors to make a futuristic version of the 70 to the 72 Chevelle. Not one like fucking, make a futuristic version of that same body style from the 70s to the fucking 72. Make a futuristic body style that they make as an actual production car, only gas, no electric fucking dumbass motors like they did on the fucking Corvette. And make it a straight gas car, put a 454 in it or an LSX engine in it, so it's got that good speed. And then also bring back the Camaro too, President Trump. Tell them people at GM they need to bring back the 70, the 72 Chevelle and just make it look futuristic. And not only that, they need to also bring back the, what do you call it? The third gen Camaro as, what do you call it? Bring back the third gen Camaro as fucking, hold on. Oh, here, let's finish up this video. There we go, sorry. And bring back the third gen Camaro as a futuristic version.
No, but I do know TikTok is enjoyable to watch.
Fuck TikTok.
Well, that's great. Do you mind if I invite you to join TikTok and register?
Be careful of misinformation like that guy that was just trying to spread information on my channel about the gun shit that never happened and is not true. Where did we leave off at? Right around here, I think. Like Mr. T came in.
You ever watch this show?
I watch it. It's a little tough to get it in New York.
You see this guy? That's what's going to happen to Bill Burr.
That's that washed up woke radio guy, right?
Yes, sir. But once upon a time, he was funny until he went woke. And now he's just a pussy.
This guy's a weirdo.
And check him out with that old bag Whoopi.
Whoopi is a whole lot prettier after he's drunk a couple of bottles of this here malt liquor. Drink on, honey. With every sip you get better and better, baby. Your snatch smell like a kingfish. Breaking news. Radical leftist judges, Theodore Chuang and James Boasberg, who are affiliated with corrupt USAID NGOs, have overstepped their bounds and have made outlandish orders to President Trump to stop fulfilling the will of the American people.
These are two of the little traitors trying to get in the way of me doing my job.
Thumbs up.
Well, a quick message to all you activist judges trying to order me to stop making America great again. You can order these nuts, pal.
Okay, gotta run.
No problem, Elon. And let me tell you, kid, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah, you went a whole week without having any new babies.
Okay.
I will outlive Donald Trump. I will outlive Donald Trump.
Now with popping all them pills, honey. That's a 78-year-old man.
It won't stop you from being a miserable cat lady.
Here's where he left off.
Yo, Dawn, I saw you and Elon on Common Sense News, so I had to stop by and see the homies.
Ah, Yeezy, my Yeezy.
Easy, my Yeezy.
I need to make sure he don't ban my X account. I'm dropping science daily, homeboy.
Yeah, you've been on a tear lately. Everything okay with you and your friend Jay-Z?
Yo, word up, F Jay-Z, F Beyonce, F Taylor Swift, and most of all, F Kim Kardashian, man.
Yeah, you should have known since the Ray J tape not to wife that little hooker.
I know, Don, but she's one of them Armenian witches. She put a spell on me, bro. And real talk, that neck was dynamite, bruh.
Oh, I've been there before, my friend.
What the hell is that?
That's Big Mike's new podcast with her brother.
I can't tell who is who.
This was the biggest flop in the history of podcasts.
All I know is in the Shy, her and that booty bandit Barry ain't done a damn thing for black people, so they can both go to hell. Feel me, bro?
Right on, brother.
All right, Mr. President, let me see if my chauffeur can catch Elon, but I gotta come back and chill with you again, though, bro.
Definitely, my guy. So whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, at the end of the day, it's all about common sense. This is Common Sense News, signing out.
Yo, man, this is Common Sense News. We say the things you want to, but we're afraid to. Make sure you subscribe and don't be afraid to hit that share button while you're at it.
Like, subscribe, share for me too.
Feel like you've found the perfect home? Realtor.com has everything you need to make the best decision. When you use the #1 site trusted by the pros.
All right, now let's see what comments we got.
Confidence.
I'm running no commercials. Here. Let's wrap this up.
Okay, President Trump not only cracking down on illegal immigration by land, but also by sea. Cutters, aircraft, and specialized forces are being deployed to key areas, including Florida's coast, Hawaii, Alaska.
Good, and so they should. All right, now let's wrap up these comments. Anything we missed? See you on the next one. Chevy, I appreciate your support. What? Chevy supports me. He just commented he don't support the whack-ass shit you're saying. Man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Chevy, can you chime in, please? I'm waiting, Chevy. Oh, there he goes. I support Johnny Smolsky. You said that wrong. It's not W. It's S-M-O-S-K-I, Chevy. Just like how yours is spelled. Who brings truthful information. I don't support any of your lies. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Anonymous 13, right?
Which means the gangs making billions bringing people and products illegally into America still have a way to scam others by selling their passage to a sanctuary city where they can attempt to live out a counterfeit version of the American dream, oftentimes working in an exploitive situation to pay back smuggling fees, which are now in the tens of thousands of dollars. But with the U.S. coastline now being relentlessly monitored both by sea and by air, those who wish to come across that way, well, the things that might be
Hey, you gonna chime in with anything else? Johnny, what is this guy talking about? That's all right. Tell him, Shivity. What is Shivity supposed to tell me? Oh shit, it was muted. I was just reading Shivity Smosky, Anonymous 13, Johnny is the best, there ain't a better. How long was that shit muted for? Seriously, you stupid spreading fake news. He's talking about you, Anonymous 13. Then Shivity said, good job, Johnny, reporting truthful news. I appreciate your amazing work, especially your amazing work on the migrants. Thank you, Shivity. I appreciate the comment. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, yo. Thanks for watching.